Holiday recipes here at Busy Lady Life channel. Today's is an old-fashioned recipe for ambrosia. What you need here is the following: heavy cream, sour cream, sweetened coconut, marshmallows, maraschino cherries, orange, lime Jell-O, mandarin orange, pineapple, and whole cranberries, and some brown sugar. I use some alternative sugar, powdered sugar, plus some stevia to add some sweetness. So this is not low carb by no means, but it is probably a little less of the sugar content than the normal recipe. So I did alternate it a little bit, but you'll see. So here I made my cranberries with whole cranberries, the actual peeled oranges, and I rolled them to get the juice out with some brown sugar, Truvia brown sugar. I used about a cup of it. So that's the only thing I added. I added no other sugar into that mixture. I had to let it cool while in order to incorporate it into the salad. All of my fruits here are all drained to have less liquid in it. And like I said, this just kind of cooked itself. And then I just set it in there so it's cold, just because the other ingredients, as you incorporate it in, it needs to be cold. So just bear in mind, make your cranberries first, set them in the fridge or the freezer just to cool before you start the rest of this. Here I'm going to use some coconut flakes, the sweetened kind. I used about a cup. I added a little lime flavoring. Now you could add lime juice to this, but I figured I'd add a little sugar-free lime Jell-O in here. I only used about half the package. And then I used 2-3 heaping scoops, so I don't know, over about maybe half cup to 3/4 cup of sour cream. Again, this is to whatever your ratio is. I made homemade fresh cool whipped cream, so I had to use 2 cups of heavy whipping cream, some monk fruit powdered sugar, and stevia and vanilla. Key to this is making sure that you use a stainless steel and your beaters, and then just freeze them for a little while prior to making it so everything's nice and cold. So here is what it looks like after 5 minutes of beating it. The more and more you need to get to stiff peaks. So I put a cup of that sugar, powdered sugar, in here, and probably 3 or 4 drops of the stevia, and a half a teaspoon to a teaspoon of the vanilla. See, it's starting to get those stiff peaks. There we go. Nice and perfect. This is exactly what you're looking for. And it took about 5 to 6 minutes. So there is the sour cream, coconut, and the lime Jell-O mixture. And I'm going to be dumping in all of these other items into this and folding it in. I'm trying to save the whipped cream to the very end. So here's my cherries, pineapples, mandarin orange. And then we're going to kind of scoop that all together. Going to add in, I dumped the whole thing in, the whole package of marshmallows, and then the whipped topping. And then for the cranberries, I just did about a half cup of it just to give a little flavoring. So this is an old-fashioned ambrosia salad recipe with a little alteration in the sweetness. I even put some walnuts in there to give a little crunch. Go ahead and try this recipe for your holiday dinner. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for stopping by at Busy Lady Life.